Welcome back. So a national safety alert has been issued as thousands of cars are being recalled over technical faults that could put lives at risk. Major car brands, including Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Stellantis, Volkswagen, Citroën and Volvo are affected. The National Consumer Commission says it's engaging with manufacturers to investigate just how deep the problem goes. Business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo filed this report.
The Jeep Wrangler, VW Polo sedan and Volvo XC90 are just few of the well-known models under the recall spotlight, and it's not for a new paint job. A growing list of car makers, including Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Stellantis, Volkswagen and Citroën, have flagged serious safety issues, prompting hundreds of vehicles to be pulled back from South African roads. And the National Consumer Commission is not taking it lightly.
Once you create a vehicle and it is still on the road, it is still your responsibility to ensure safety. So the issue of warranty does not feature in this regard because it's a safety issue. The suppliers will always be responsible for safety concerns that arise because of the vehicles that they have manufactured.
The NCC says it's now digging deeper to see whether manufacturers acted swiftly enough or dragged their feet while drivers unknowingly cruised around in ticking time bombs.
It might also be just that it has been over time that they have known that, there is a risk of an explosion and risking consumers' life with the fragmented particles that might be spread around the car while it's still moving. So it's those kind of issues that concern us. And just like we did with the Ford Kuga issue, a few years ago, we would like to also, as the Commission, communicate widely, but also to engage with the suppliers to find out whether there aren't other underlying issues that are at play.
But before consumers panic sell their cars on Facebook Marketplace, there are some reassurances. Auto Trader CEO George Amini says recalls aren't the end of the road for these vehicles, just a pit stop for a fix.
It doesn't necessarily mean that you shouldn't buy those cars that are sitting on dealer showroom floors, because quite often these recalls are repairable. And they're repairable with replacement parts. Manufacturers don't go in and make modifications to the cars quite often. They replace the part that is defective.
So what should drivers do? Mini says first check the VIN number of the car or vehicle identification number to see if the car is on the recall list. If it is, you can book it in with your dealer for the necessary repairs at no cost.
The onus is on the consumer to get in touch with the dealership that they bought the vehicle from or the manufacturer that imported or manufactured that vehicle.
Consumers can go to the Motor Industry Ombudsman if they do not get assistance from the dealership they bought the cars from or the manufacturer. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Johannesburg.